All right. So this is going to be a progression raid, and that's okay. We've got plenty of time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a quick, brief explanation of what's going to happen so that you can be a little bit more prepared. We're going to probably do a couple of attempts before we get, so just be prepared for that.
Lava packs.
Lava packs.
Dragon packs. What do you got, Sensei? Clue?
All right, so there are 3 phases to. The first phase, you are not killing Nef, we are killing the ads. There's 2 tunnels. Mobs come out of the tunnels. We split the groups. We split the raid into 2 groups. Healers kind of hang out in the middle. And once you kill enough ads, Nefarian himself will come down as a dragon. You will see him running around the room. You can't target him. He literally just runs around and fucks with you. He mind controls people and shoots shadow bolts and all kinds of fun shit. Phase 2 happens. He lands. The tank picks him up. We put him into position. And everybody gets into their respective spots. His main mechanic... His main mechanic is called the class call. So all 9 classes in the game have a special treat for this fight. And what Nefarian will do is he'll call priests or something like that. And if you have bigwigs, you'll see it. It's also one of those things kind of like Bloodlord or Bloodlord and DG. If you read chat, it's actually the fastest way to really see who he's calling. But he's going to call out all of a particular class by name, and say some snarky comment. Let's kill the goblin real quick. When that happens, you need to do something that's specific to your class. I will use priest as the example. Priests, when the class call is on priest, you have a debuff on you. And if you cast any healing spell, it will put a dot on the person that you just healed. So as you can imagine, it is quite brutal, especially if you're spamming flash heals and you don't pay attention. As soon as the class call happens, you'll start killing the person that you're trying to heal, and it stacks really, really quickly. I usually, so like the priests that are on the tank, healing Nef, and then the tank gets 5 stacks. It's a stacking dot too, so it just keeps going the more priests that do it. And if the tank gets
experience.
Yeah, if the tank gets 5 or 6 stacks, it's a wipe, and there's no way you can heal through it. So what needs to happen for priests is the priests need to be really, really ready. And if the priest class call happens, you have to stop. There's no way around it. If you get one off by accident, it's fine. If all the priests accidentally heal the tank as soon as the class call happens, it's a wipe. All right, so that is how crucial it is. Hunters have one where you have to drop your weapon immediately before the class call. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please talk to Borgo or Hunt Machine, and they will help you. Everybody's got a special thing. We're going to go over that more, but essentially that's the whole fight. And then and he's at 50%, I think, right? It's 50% when he summons as. Yeah.
The what?
20%.
20%.
Yeah, 20%.
Okay. It's 50 or 20. Thank you. Scorch, I'm going to mark you real quick so you can do your mage thing. All right, so at 20%, he is going to summon a whole bunch of ads, and a whole bunch of giant walking skeletons are going to come running in from the doorways. And at that point, everyone needs to kill the ads, and then we go back and we kill him. That's pretty much the whole fight. There's, like I said, the class calls are the only thing that you really have to be terribly worried about.
Can I run through just a couple quick things?
Kimatsabi, do you remember if renew leaves dots?
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
the only thing priest can do is shield.
Yeah, you can shield still. Yep.
And it doesn't
That's
matter
it.
plus healing either. If you're shitty in plus healing or you have the most, it still does a ton of damage to the tank.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the most brutal calls for the raid in terms of class calls are going to be priests. You need to stop healing immediately. Warlocks will drop Infernals. Everybody has to kill those. Mages, I'll show you some positioning here in a moment, but there's a couple of things I want to go over. So when we're fighting on these tunnels and we're killing our adds, we get those adds down, we make it to the phase change, right? We've done the job. Nef's going to come down here. A tank is going to start having to move into the middle here. So whichever healer is healing the tank is going to have to preemptively move from their respective tunnel, which means cutting across and following the tank. I'm assuming that's going to be you, Bar.
Yeah.
Bar is going to bring Nefarious over here and stack just so that, you know, we get a visual of where we're heading on that phase change. Bar is going to be somewhere in this range. He's going to try to not LOS on this stupid pillar thing here. Healers are going to want to be somewhere on this area. Melee is going to be over here on the back leg. Warlocks can be anywhere around here, but Warlocks, when you get your class call, you're going to get a bunch of Infernals in this area. So Melee, you got to turn around, get them off the healers, all that jazz.
Okay, wait with that. I want all Warlocks to come on me.
Mark yourself.
I'm marked with.
Oh, there you are. Cool.
Okay, so Warlocks, you're gonna get 2 Infernals for 1 each, and I want you to be away from healers that are going to stand here. This means that everyone will come to help you with Infernals, especially melee, and it's really important for you to be right over here, because we don't want initial Infernal spawn actually stuns, so we want you to be away from healers to not get them stunned. Okay,
cool. Mages, I want all mages to come over here to Star. We're gonna be
come to me.
We're gonna be opposite of the raid the entire time in this phase. So you need to come to Star if you're a mage. All mages to Star. Almero, Nova. So this is about the furthest that you want to get to Nefarious. We are gonna be max range the whole time on the mage class calls, and actually all class calls. Mages need to start moving out before we even know what it is, because if we get a mage class call and we're up here, we have the potential of sheeping the tank or sheeping healers and other raid members. So each class call, we're going to come over here and we're just going to blink to this corner so that we're good in a way, because we all start sheeping each other and we have to wait for it to wear off. As soon as we're out of those sheeps and stuff, we come right back over here and start doing our thing again. That's the cleanest way to do it. Pillars tends to result in somebody getting sheeped if they're running from Infernals that are still being cleaned up or something like that. So those are the hardest calls, though, by far. And as long as we, you know, if you're a priest, you don't heal when you're in your class call. Mages get out for every call until we know that it's not ours.
Okay, when you're running out and you see Druid class call, I want 2 closest mages to blink right over here, select Bar, and the curse him during the full duration of Druid class call. So that's the second class call that you need to respond. Please, 2 mages assigned for that, and keep the.
I'm gonna do Scorch and Rayleigh will do the decurse during Druid call, if that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all melee on me.
It's triangle.
Yeah, it's triangle green. I want Hema, Mindblown, Sholly Wally, Super Stud to remember to not use Tremor Totem. Do
not do something. That's easy.
Do not use Tremor Totems, because Bart is going to Stance Dance every second fear and every first fear. All melee needs to eat it, so that Nefarian is actually probably following Bar a little bit to the left and to the right until Tremor Totem in his group thinks. So
what do you suggest? Stone skin? Or...
No stone skin. Just... Yeah.
So we're not gonna use Tremor.
We're not going to use Tremor except Blue Lulu using it in Bart's group. We want you all to be feared and Nefarian to not move, to actually follow bar.
Why do you want them to get feared?
What?
You said you want everyone to get feared instead of LOSing?
Yes, if your Tremor Totem ticks before Bart's, Nefarian will turn to melee and he will shit fire to melee, cleave, and do stuff. This way he's going to follow bar until Tremor ticks. Okay, that's it, melee. On Shaman Call, all melee should turn around and right-click totems, auto-attack. Some totems needs few hits, some totems will destroy only in one hit. Try to keep refreshed new slice and dice flurry up before every call so that you can switch easily to tremors. Your job is to switch on Warlock Call and on Shaman Call. Outside of that, you need to DPS. DPS Warrior Call, no big deal. Only after the call you need to actually click back to go to Zerker stance again. And because it's actually fourth stance that you're going to be put into, you don't need to worry about it. All rogues, first time you get stuck somewhere in front of bar, you need to vanish and return to your position. And for second call, you need to drink Greater Fire Protection Potion if you have, and pop evasion. And for the third one, you need to have like really good friend in healer. So that's pretty much it. Hunters, I hope you have macro and secondary weapon. You need to unequip your main weapon before each call. If you fuck that up, it's going to be red. That's pretty much it.
All right. Anybody who has questions, please say in raid chat in any question, and we'll try and answer it now.
Do I use Tremor at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, only Blue Lulu should use Tremor.
Only because I haven't done this before. When the Warlock thing happens, is it because we cast a spell and Infernal comes, or it just
They just drop onto you, basically.
okay?
So on the shaman class call, I do nothing.
Oh, what is the shaman class called?
What about the warriors?
Random totems.
It's totems.
Called corrupted totems. Each shaman will spawn at least 2, and it will continue spawning during the duration of the call.
Okay, so it's nothing I do then.
It will do Fire Nova, and it will do some other shit, and it needs to be destroyed. Problem is, it cannot be destroyed by AoE. It only needs to be like clicked, wounded, or whatever else. So only manual attacks work on those.
It's like the
Can I
totems on
do
the
it
Jindo
myself?
fight.
Can a shaman do it to his own totems, or?
Yeah, it just has to be a direct spell or attack. It can't be a.
Yeah, you can right click on it.
It's kind of a lot of mana to use, though.
What
for
about the
shaman
warriors? What's
themselves.
the warriors called?
And also Nefarian will be buffed with Wind Fury and stuff like that. So it will be increased healing on Bart. What's really important is that all those totem spawning are actually draining shaman mana. So do not use, at best, do not use, even if you're completely drained, do not use mana tied totems, or do not use mana potions until your class call is over. So you want to replenish after that.
Say if the corrupted fire totem drops, right? Fire Nova totem. Can I replace it with a Syrian totem?
Nope.
Okay.
It's completely off you. It's another set of totems.
Okay.
What is the warriors call? What does it do?
Stuck you in Berserker stance, which is actually different stance from your usual Berserker, so it won't do anything to any warrior that's DPSing, but it will increase healing requirements on Bart at that moment.
Oh, okay.
And it will reduce his aggro for the duration because he's not going to get benefits of the defensive stance. Okay,
Understood.
go back. 6.
Okay. If you recall from last night, we already figured out what colors everyone is, so the melee is going to be on the left side, or the throne side. Casters will be on the gate side, with the north.
No, don't forget your new capes.
Yep. Make sure you have that cape equipped. Make sure you don't have your PvP trinket.
Is there an add-on that automatically equips it for you when you get in this?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Lazy
automatic,
Pig will do it. You can set it up.
Ah, that's why. I was wondering.
I think it's actually default that it does. Yeah,
Yeah.
it activates when you come into the room, so it'll just swap it for you.
Okay, and then we have a couple of mages on the melee side, I believe. Didn't we have that set up for yesterday?
Scorch can go over to melee side if nobody else is. It should be.
You guys want to save the soul stones and just do like one priest at a time?
Yeah.
Samurai, do you have an Oni cloak?
Okay, Warlock, who's already put a soul stone on someone?
Everybody inspect everybody around them and see who's not wearing a cloak.
Yeah, I just did that.
I think we're as good as well. Healers, if you get Nefarious blinking into the groups, you can definitely line of sight him and not take as much shadow bolt damage, so you can line of sight on pillars. And
Kosa, you back?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, right side is going to have green mobs. They stun, and they are not resistant to any particular school. Both sides have chromatic ones that are stronger. And casters, you need to be as fast as possible on the green ones to kill them as soon as you can. AoE doors, do whatever direct spells, whatever you want. Left side is going to have black ones that are resistant to shadow and fire, and chromatic ones that are highly resistant to old schools. And usually it's 1 chromatic and 3 colored ones. So you really need to have melee burst them down as soon as they pop. Also, try to, whenever Nef is around you, try to go inside the cave or inside the doors or outside of the doors. Try to line of sight him a bit. He's marked with a skull, so you know. Hunters try to bounce between 2 sides, and if my side on the right is really bad, Waldron Logan can sprint over to help. Okay.
also remember to fear and sheep people who will randomly get MC. And don't be afraid to use your cooldowns early on these waves. this fight's a long fight, you'll get them back.
Rolled myself. You ready, Kosa?
Okay, guys, full buffs.
Shall we use protection potions now or later?
At greater
Shadow
shadow
protection.
potions are on you, so up to you, however you want.
Yeah, the shadow protection potion helps during phase 1 because of the Nef shadow bolts.
I'll try to call out where he's at during this first phase so that people can move. You'll avoid a lot of damage if you can LOS him.
All right. Gonna start in like 30 seconds.
Thank you, Kroll. I'll use ability.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Let the games.
Spawning in 5 seconds.
Here they come.
Okay, that did not work. Some that's uncomfortable.
So you want to focus the big ones first. Nef is on right side. You can LOS on the... He's on left side now. Healers, you can go ahead and LOS a little bit. Casters, he's just Shadow Bolt.
Or Scorch and Humar is a safe spot.
You can still get most people. He's back on right side. Nef is on right side. Go ahead and LOS. Heal Kosa, big heal.
That right side's overwhelmed.
I think you're going to need to
bad.
permanently stack up
We're
on
talking
light.
too much about avoiding Nef and not focusing on DPS. And we had this yesterday, and
Okay, it's a wipe. Everybody, don't heal. Don't try and run away. Just die near the middle so we can res everybody up quickly.
So close. Do you want to talk about LOS before we fight then? Maybe mark Scorch and someone else? Because it can be a problem for healers if people are taking space down.
We used to mark one on each side and then the healers in range, whichever side they would follow that mark. Is the simplest way. Also, I think in the past, early on in progression, we've had this particular color combination, and melee is currently a lot stronger than the caster DPS, so I think that you should just permanently put a couple in there.
All right, let's get reses up. And
how was
go around
melee side?
Melee was really quick. They were ahead, actually.
All right, so the LOS with Nef, that is like an advanced tactic. So let's focus more on DPSing, and then if it becomes a problem that we need to focus more on LOSing and such, then we'll do that in the next attempt. But yeah, first let's focus on making sure we have the groups balanced enough so that we can actually kill the mobs. If healing ends up being a problem, then we will have to go over the Nef thing. In the meantime, though, I don't want people dying because they're... So res up, drink your long consumes. Stay in the middle, please. Like where Froggy is resing people right here. Once you get up, don't LOS around the pillars so we can get bustled. Okay, so do you want to move some melee over to the right side? Or do you want...
Yeah, I will move one group.
Okay.
Okay, I want warlocks to come on me, on green. Yeah, that first boss.
There's a bunch of people on the other side of the pillars.
Everybody come to middle. We're buffing. Need arcane intellect on group.
Okay, warlocks, you're going to DPS from here. He spawns on healers here. You're going to move to the mage's spot. Mage's spot will be here, right outside the pillar. If you need heals, you're going to move backwards so you're in range of healers. If you don't need, you're going to stay here and AoE doors. I want my group, which is Trolley Wally Waldo Logan, to come on the right side. And melee side remains the same. Healers, you will stay here. If he spawns on top of you, you will heal through the damage that only healers take, because warlocks will, if he spawns on healers, warlocks will go to the mages spot mages. If he spawns on you, Scorch will call you to come to the warlock spot, which is here, and that's the two positions where you're going to play. That's pretty much it. Also, if he spawns on top of the melee group in front of you, you should be aware if you are low on health, just go back here to get some heal. And that's it. Melee, you know how to bounce his damage, and you were ahead of us, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. Like I was saying, focus the big guys first, and then cleave the little ones for melee. Okay, everybody ready? Let's get some rapid fire attempts if we need to do multiple. Looks like all buffs are up except maybe I think some hunters might need intellect. Troy Killer needs fortitude.
Which group you moved of the melees?
5.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, group 5. So that's Kosa's group. I'll do Chio, Logan, Shale Wally, Hunt Machine. Okay, I'm talking to Nef.
Let the games begin.
Here they come.
He's on melee side.
Mind control.
I'm sheeping the plague. Don't touch him. Do not touch the plague. Don't cleave him.
We are good.
Dispel the plague.
Breaking boss mind control. Do not kill him. I'm single tanking this side.
Don't dot the mind-controlled people, warlocks.
Heal breaking, heal breaking.
Do I need to go soon?
Yes.
Okay,
There he
Vasco.
is. He's landing. Clean up the ads and then move to your position. Focus the ads.
Worthless wretch.
We lost our tank here. Ads are still.
Just keep killing ads.
Am I stancing the first one, Kosa?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, get to
hold
your
on.
places.
Appreciate it. Decurse on bar. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Cap spot.
Last call.
Fear.
Hunters.
Fearing.
Decurse.
Somebody put
Somebody
Come
trim.
on me.
I stance that one. Can you swap another shaman into group 1, please?
I will.
Big heals, big heals.
Huma, your tank, Shaman.
Get ready for another class call.
Here.
Rogues.
You want me for your agi? Bar.
Been through.
You got it.
Okay, stancing this one.
Class call.
Alright, big heals on the
Warriors,
bar.
big heals.
Should be able to stance this one. Yeah, I can.
Priest, stop healing. Everybody else healed.
Can I still do mind fight?
Not sure.
Yes, you can. Vampiric does not affect it, I don't think.
Alright, I can't
Well.
stance this one. Need a tremor in group 1.
Here. Are you
Run
doing?
towards bar. Run towards bar. Druids. So that's going to be main Rayleigh decursing.
Decursion.
Rayleigh, you can. Oh, I'm dead. Rayleigh will take up.
He's off center a little bit.
Decurse bar. Yeah, he's a little bit wonky position, but
Alright, I'm gonna reposition real quick.
decurse.
Done.
Good. That's perfect.
Okay, I want warlocks to run into Eat Fear.
Decurse.
Warlocks
It's okay,
running.
Ray taking it.
Warlocks.
Yeah, we need heaviest on bar. That aren't priest.
Okay, I'm stancing this one.
You got a lot of corrupted healing when needed.
I'm dead.
Kosa, what you call?
And that's the priest effect.
Please feel free to fess up to it. I did fucking. I mean, I've done this so many times when I was a priest. It's fine. Just
That was impressive.
priests have to be like seriously super fast reflex, especially when it's like you're.
It's on me. It's on me.
Yeah, keep it going. It's a good practice.
Shali, can we do trimmer in your group?
Yeah, let me move Kosa to help replace him with me. Just in time.
Move me.
Yeah,
I
Rayleigh.
did.
I
You're
agree.
in group 1. You're good. So Hema has you in his.
Alright.
Careful, he's facing a little bit to the right.
There's no mages, so there's no D. Yeah, there's no way to heal through that. Alright, wipe it up quick. Don't run away, don't heal, just die. Pretty good for second attempt. At this rate, we'll kill him in the next 37%, not bad at all.
Yep,
Hopefully
it
everybody
was a
learned
really
a little
good
bit.
attempt.
Yeah, hopefully everybody learned a little bit about how to survive. Obviously, if everyone can stay alive through phase 1, it makes phase 2 a lot easier. Had a pretty good mixture of all the different class calls, so hopefully everyone got a chance to experience their priests. You've seen now the danger of the priest class call, and we've also seen what happens when I mean, this was because obviously everyone who could decurse was dead, but when the Druid class call happens and there's no mages to decurse, you can see how quickly Kosa died. Like, he just tanked. So that is also why that is super critical. All right. So we've got a Soulstone up, I hope.
Really awesome attempt, though, guys. If people just get through phase 1, bandage, do whatever you have to keep yourself up, we've got.
And Bar, at the last, when Nefarian landed,
First blow. Which
four more dragons spawned, and they were running around. They killed us. So
okay,
on my
I don't know
side.
the healers' names.
yeah, on your side.
Yeah. All right. So well, I have.
Like I can
who do
drop
I have on?
a trap
I have
before
Vasqua. I have Vasqua and Samariax on my side, right? So when I need to leave, Vasqua, especially because I think you have more gear, but Vasqua and Samurai, you guys need to make sure that you take over tanking and start. It's really important to taunt the big guys, and then the little guys. Just make sure you hit them with a sunder or something, just to keep them there when I leave.
And hunters, I think all of us, all the hunters got broken weapons. Just want to make sure one thing. One thing is we unequip the weapon before the call, whatever it is. It's not like hunters, then we unequip, right? I think he breaks it as soon as the call starts. So unequip before each call. It's random. Not when the call happens and we say hunters and then you move.
Yeah, it's just like mages. You have to kind of move before your call. You have to do it before the.
Best way is to have macro for switching, and then you have like one shit weapon.
Yeah, you switch to a shitty bow.
I have a macro that will unequip it and then equip it again.
Do we need a?
Can I have a question?
Yeah, post type
a
of
shame.
So then we'll respond to it. Let's try and cut down the chatter now that we're going to start gearing up again. So yeah, if you have questions, put it in raid chat, and then we'll answer. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid attempt. So we'll get a little bit more this time. Yeah, Vasqua and Samurai, I think you both responded in raid already, but yeah, just make sure you grab the mobs on the throne side when I leave, and then healers, keep in mind that Samurai and Vasqua on the left side, throne side will be tanking in my place, so make sure they keep them up.
What's Iron Scale? That's the first.
Let's see. Should we do a repair bot? I know we have multiple repair bots. I have one. Who else has one?
Well, if their bows are broken, we need to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my repair bot now.
Why are you hard?
All right, everybody repair, especially Hunter.
May I ask how many more attempts do we have time for?
10.
Yeah, a couple more.
Until it's dead.
Yeah, I mean we'll do what we usually do when we hit the end of our raid time.
Hunt machine, are you dead?
Them.
Can you take your res?
Hunt machine is running back. He hurt as soon as we wake.
Really means, is it worth it to pop a flap?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That's what you meant, really, right?
You're in trouble now.
That's what you meant when you asked.
Yep.
If I could, I'm gonna pop it.
Yeah,
it's
we all
time.
should.
Yeah, Hema. Seriously, I thought you guys were gonna kill it. I had to wait.
I mean, that's the end content right now, and we should really have everything.
This is it, folks. Focus. Okay, straight. Things ready.
Alright, drink your big potion. Let's try and get this next attempt out quick while it's still fresh in everyone's mind.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Go ahead and short buff. Group 1 needs fortitude, and then that's it.
Scorch, can you
In
call
phase 2,
out-
we can change our caves back, right? I can
What's up,
change that.
Kosa?
Can you call like mages move to warlocks and warlocks move to mages?
Sure. And one real quick thing is Audius, come over. If we do reach the skeleton phase where we push Nef over and we get skeletons, Audius has improved Blizzard. You're going to move over to the left door and Blizzard right where I'm blizzarding. And skeletons come out. Get them all slowed so everybody can get on them.
Okay, short buffs now. What happened to Hunt Machine?
Brain fart?
Oh, did he release? Is he not able to be rose?
Somebody said he heart them died or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the poison on him, so I think he made it outside UBRS.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just want to confirm there's only one Shadow Flame, and that's when he lands, right? We don't need
No, he's still Shadow Flames.
No, he Shadow Flames afterwards too.
Okay, so.
So we need. This is a question, but we need everyone to eat the fear except the healers who are at like 40-yard range. Is that correct?
Yes, we need that.
Hunt Machine, you almost there?
Did we get any totem calls last time?
No.
I think so. Just to reiterate, melee is gonna turn around and hit him, right?
Don't forget to repair if you haven't, Holy.
Hunt Machine's here.
Alright, get single buffs on Hunt Machine. Very good. Everyone get your positions. Let's go again.
Thanks, no.
Vasca or whoever's there. Todd, you can talk.
Let the games begin.
I'm spawning in 5 seconds. Keep them together.
Use grenades on the ads too. Sheep Scorch. No dots on the mind control.
Taunt that and get it back into the melee group.
I'm sheeping RDS.
Yeah, I couldn't sheep.
I've got him. If you're getting low, get out and banded. Help your healers out. Sneaky bastard needs to be crowd controlled. Get heals on Vast.
We need slow traps on the right. Thank you.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Clean up the ads. Everybody on ads, move to the other door if your door is clear.
Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you soon enough.
Guys, ads.
Samurai or
Where's that?
Friend shall join you soon enough.
In both of them.
AD Captain Cousin.
Hunter.
First.
Yeah, we definitely have the staying power to kill him if we can just keep everyone alive for the trans.
Druid's cat form.
Tickers.
Nice Dickers.
friend shall join you soon enough. Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you soon enough. Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you soon enough.
Everybody dead? Okay, go and pop the soul stone. Get roses up. I don't think we have to go. I don't think we have to go over anything that was pretty good. We just had a really just need to clean up what we're doing. So we're gonna move as soon as you get the res. Move to the middle. Wait till you have your full buffs. Drink all your shit, and then get into position. We're gonna try and get this as fast as possible, so we can get as many more attempts in if needed.
Okay, how far is 40 yards?
How far healer should be?
Yeah, that's the maximum length of maximum distance free. Yes, 180 miles.
Find somebody, click them, and see how far you can back up.
That's as far as I can heal, right? Alright.
Please come to middle and stay in middle. If you're
Guys, come in middle. Forget I cannot reach you.
Lucio is offline. Anybody know where Waldo is? Where's Waldo?
That's question.
He said that the alarm at his shop rang, so he is going to check what's going on and he will come back.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Okay. Looks like buffs are up. We just need stamina on group 5, please. Don't worry about Walduccio, he's not here. Kosa, do you want to put another rogue on your group for the caster side? Or leave it as is? Okay, Kroll, looks like you're in group 5, so you're going to be on the caster side. Everybody else get into position. Okay. Do your short buffs now. Nova, you want to go talk to douchebag on the throne?
Me.
That's Mr. Douchebag to you.
Mr. Epic Douchebag.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Let the
10 seconds.
begin.
Strange.
How are we doing gate side?
We're doing
Half
good.
in the middle.
Yep. Sheep something.
Sheep and
Solly, Wind Fury, closer to melee, please.
Nef on throne side.
don't be afraid to use health pots and bandages, guys.
Yeah, if you're, don't get hit by the skull.
Nef is on our side. Ready?
Sheep cavi. Big heals.
Yeah, getting hit by the shadow bolts. You need to get behind the pillar if you're caster.
Warlocks, use your Shadow Ward.
Shadow protection potions as well. Will help out.
Fragita Blue.
Alright, I need to go.
Let's see how they contend with the
Fierce.
Clean up the ads. Fears. CC. Cross CC. Don't die to this shit right now.
Your friend shall join you soon.
Evasion.
Can you guys assist us left side?
Clean up throne. Heal on top.
Possible fear in 10 seconds. I'll stand
Speaker.
still.
Nice.
Mage is getting position. Get ready for class call.
Okay. Blue, I'll need a tremor to them.
Rogues.
Ten seconds to next possible fear. Actually, I'm going to stance this one too.
1 second. Shamans, totems, kill the totem. Melee help with those.
Hunters, one shot them.
10,
Please, with your...
10 seconds to next possible. Gonna need a totem for this one. Lulu.
Mages, step back a couple feet in 2 seconds.
I didn't get Treno on that one.
Big heals on bar.
Here's John the class call.
Turn him. Turn him. Mages, get out.
Error?
You're going to be LOS back there, bar. Healers may need to be repositioned.
Alright,
He's
moved up.
behind the nook. There you go.
Alright, stancing. You just need to move. I turned into a worm.
Just
so disgusting.
Heals. Priest, stop.
Alright, I need a totem for this one, Zuzu.
Turn him. Hunters.
Okay, I'm stancing this one.
Be ready for another call. You ready?
You
Mages
spelled
out.
my potion.
Mages out.
Testing this one.
Don't move yet, mages. We still have 4 more seconds. We can resheep each other.
10 seconds next sphere.
You can block out mages. Get back in. Cold snap.
I need
Druids.
a totem for this. Charmer totem.
Spin him if you've got it. Run him to bar. Decurs.
Yes.
Druids are in cat form, mages.
I got it.
Okay, take kills on bar.
Somebody else decurs. Rogues.
Need a totem for the fear.
Move. Todd, move him. Spin him. There you go. Get ready for another class call coming up. Mages, get back. Get back. If you have block, you should have snapped. You can get back out, Omero. You need to get away from the tank.
Okay, I'm stancing this sphere.
Priest, be ready to dispel bar. He might be in range of a mage. Blink over here. Blink over. There you go. No, Omero, stare out for a few more seconds.
Priest, stop healing.
Priest.
Mages can go.
You can go, man.
I'm gonna need a totem. Nice.
Spell vast.
Alright, it's gonna be brutal, guys, because when we get close to 20%, we're gonna stop for a moment until there's a class call that we want, and then we're gonna push them
Mages,
over.
max range. We're gonna have another call.
All right,
Get out, mages.
Stancing this one.
Be ready to dispel bar. Might still have one person in range.
I'm just thank you.
Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you soon enough.
10 more seconds, mages.
21%.
Hold.
Alright, stop
We
damage.
need mages out, and we need to wait for the next call.
Watch that tail.
Mages are sheeped for 20 seconds. Do not push. We need to be able to get the skeleton.
Mages again.
Mages again. Let's just hope for like hunters next.
What?
Keep it up, guys. We're right here. It's easy after. Mages again. Fuck.
Stancing this sphere.
Just hold. Just hold. Keep doing what you're doing, everybody.
Heal bar, the curse.
Decurse bar. Warlocks, kill the infernals. Mages, get to the doors. Once the infernals are down, push this.
I like kill infernals.
Too many are dead.
Dead.
It's okay, just get to the skeletons, push them so we can see it. Decurse bar.
Worthless wretch, your friend shall join you soon.
Alright, 20% closer.
Okay.
And a mage!
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's literally the worst. We had, what, 5 in a row?
In a row? Yeah.
Still really, really good, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back, Supreme.
Are we going for more?
Just wait, infernals are up.
Huh.
We're stopping because on 20% he summons shitload of ads, and you don't want all those 42 comes as skeletons. And
yeah,
they come as skeletons, and we need mages to AoE them, and we don't want mages call to be there. We don't want to have priest call because priests are pretty much out of healing at that moment. You should do that on rogue call, on hunter's call, on warrior's call, on some calls that are kind of easy to play through. So you cannot call him on warlocks, you cannot call him on mage call, you cannot call him on shaman call, and on priest call.
Alright, we're gonna do one more attempt at least, and then we'll check after them. So same thing as before, get to the middle, get your buffs up. We still got 30 minutes on Zandalar, Spirit Zandalar, so plenty of time. And then get to positions and we'll take number 4.
Well, my bow is broken and I think I'm the only one broken. Shall I just melee this or do I go with
Release and come back. Come on, guys, that needs to be done, you know. I know it's hectic and fight, that's just not something that... Or you start bringing to repair bot by your own. Too expensive for 2 bows to...
Yeah, I know.
Or repair bot. Okay, Shaman in main tank group will put Tremor Totem down and we're just gonna play with it. With this, we are always waiting 5 seconds. Something is broken. So do not call for that before, because we're waiting for too much. Let's just hope for the good RNG.
As in, like, always have a totem down, no matter.
Exactly. It's going to take faster than this. Because this way we're just like...
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Blue, but the last two that he did were like perfect. Like it cleansed the fear immediately. But yeah.
Okay, earthing out now.
Jaeger, in you here?
Does it tick immediately and then after 4 seconds, or it ticks 4 seconds before?
It should tick immediately.
Yeah, it's immediate.
All melee should bug Fear Crow. Just move back and forth and it will stop you from running anywhere.
Wait, how?
You either jump or you move back and forth.
Before getting feared?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Stuck here. Or you will move like for only the last 2 seconds.
Lil Farak, are you here?
Let's go summon on him. He's in black.
Waldo's offline on my screen.
Yeah, he's been offline.
Okay.
Okay, so melee. I know we had a lot of melee dying during the phase 2 transition. If everyone could turn your attention to the star real quick. All the healers are generally in the middle here. This is where the healthy spot is in the area. During the transition, you know what? Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to run this way when I go to pick up Nef. So that way you guys can continue chasing the ads. I just realized I'm running on the opposite side of the pillar, so I think melee might be following me, trying to hit the ads and then LOSing healers. But in general, just know that if you're a melee on the throne side, this area where Star is here is a dead zone for heals. Most of the time. So if you need healing and you need to kite something, or if you need to finish off an ad while we're doing the transition, make sure you stay on this side of the pillar. And then, like I said, I'll make sure I run this way too, for that reason. Okay. Did we get some? Yes, okay. We're missing
2 seconds.
Fort on group 3 and on Lurtz. And we need intellect on Gorgo, Lurtz, and Leofarak.
Gorgo and Lurch are running back.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
they're
on in now.
Oh, okay, I see.
Retrade was scored.
Can I get a summon, please? Yeah, those allies I magically, numerically passed by directly. Feel bad leaving him alone.
Buff up, everyone.
Lurch, you're just gonna have to keep trying. There's nothing we can do to help you. As a very, very quick side note, this is why it's a very good reason to have greater invisibility potions on you for a BW, because sometimes it sucks trying to get into the entrance if you're stuck out there by yourself. So you can have a nice little stack just on you at all times in case you need to. Lurtz, if you die in Blackrock Mountain, you can run as a ghost into Blackwing Mountain. So I would just gun it, see if you can make it to the orb. If they kill you, then just ghost run back to the orb and click on it, and you'll teleport into Blackwing there. So go now, and if you survive, we'll summon you. If not, then we'll do the next. Gorgo needs intellect still, please. Just a single buff. Thank you. Priest, we need shadow protection on groups 1, 2, 4, and 6. Also on Krollsville in group 5. Still need shadow protection on group 6 and 1.
Melis, stay here for buffs, please. Before we say we pull, stay in the middle.
Alright, summon alerts. Get single buffs on them. Everyone drink your short buffs now.
Can you do a countdown before we talk to Nef, please?
Summon alerts. Anybody? Thank you. Oh, never mind. I thought I heard the sound of summoning. T1, can you summon alerts, please? Alright, Temp got it. Somebody got it. Oh my god, is everybody canceling? There we go. Alright, great. Single buff targets on him. Everybody get in position.
Wait, put traps before you get in combat. All 100. Oh, okay.
Okay, talking to Nef now. Hey, look, Walducci is back.
Nice.
Fortunate timing.
Let the game.
He won't be able to res anyway. It's fine. Mob spawning in 3 seconds.
Combat res him if you can see him.
Yeah, I know where he is. Where is Nefarian? Here. Yes, here.
Yeah,
here.
Save the combat.
I'll go grab him. No? Okay.
No, because when you're logged out, it'll bug and it won't work.
Warlocks move to mages.
Focus the
Big
chromatic.
deal. Let's try to not let anybody die this phase. Melee, get out and bandage if you're...
Sheep Logan.
Don't be afraid to use cooldowns this phase, guys. Pop your trinkets, kill these ads, keep them.
Baba Yaga's mind control. No.
Kill it. I'm kidding.
Nova, you asshole.
I
you kill Bobby?
wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
God.
Stay focused.
Sorry, Guru.
Well done, my minions.
Okay, I'm going.
Now, let's see how
Bandage, don't die right now.
true lord of
Fierce.
Warlock Spire.
Use limited invulnerabilities if you have to.
Burn, you wretches. Burn.
You still have a big add up.
Heal bar.
Help throne side. Clean up the ads on throne side. Stay alive.
Okay, Stanton.
Okay, everybody to your positions. Kill the infernals, melee everybody. Seeker. Fear in 5. Infernals should not be up still.
Please don't bring them the healers.
Out mages. Oh. Okay, it's rogues. We're fine. Get ready. Class call. Priest, stop healing. Let's turn them around, turn.
Reposition.
Mages, just be ready to readjust. Bar is a lot closer to us now. We can kind of come back. You can hit them from where Scorch is at. Warlocks, everybody turn around and kill the Infernals. Everybody. Get off the bot.
Slow trap.
Get that Infernal away from bar. Get ready for another class call. Shamans, kill the totems. Melee, kill it. Everything. Mages, if you've got cooldowns, go ham.
These totems down.
Totem should not be up still. Blink towards them, Nova.
Down.
Move your bows if you're not dead.
Alright, wipe it up.
Yeah, Shamans can probably stack up a little bit more. Infernals are like all the way in the back and all the way at the throne. Or I mean, for totems.
They've they totemic call, the totem spawn next to them. So if they're spread in the room, we'll have to run around.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we are past our raid time, so I'm going to do a ready check. Please click yes if you want to give it another chance.
Got flask time burning, of course.
All right, we're good for another attempt.
With this state of DPS, I think we need the mages site.
Need what?
In the mages.
It's really risky though.
I know.
We could do it. I could stack them on pillar side on that side, Kosa, if you want to do it that route.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Mages, warlocks, killers, 3 groups.
Yeah, let's set it up. Thank you.
You're in trouble now.
Alright, remember, don't run around. Need to get all buffs up now. There's a lot to get out, so just because you get the normal ones doesn't mean you're not in your position. Priests need you to help each other with the shadow protection buff. So in group 1, 3, and 4. Alright, so we've got the positions all set up, right, Chris?
So mages, come over to Star. We're going to do it differently this time so we can help out with infernals and totems. This is going to be the spot that we need to be at before every class call, where Star is. Anything else will risk sheeping healers. So each class call, we're just going to be wearing our safety helmet, so to speak, and we're just going to get out. So that basically means when you see a class call at about the 5-second mark with remaining time, we're going to blink over here. So say it's a Warlock call, Infernals get killed, it's got 3 or 4 seconds still, we just start moving over here preemptively. And then for totem calls, mages, you'll just want to target the totem and do an instant cast, or even like something like Scorch, a really short, quick one. It only works with direct damage to kill the totems.
Should we have one mage closer in case of druid calls? It's a long way to decurse.
Yeah, Rayleigh, do you want to stay on the other side by yourself and for decursing?
Yep, sure.
No, he's going to stay here. He's going to stay here and then blink left or right if it's major druid call.
The only thing with standing right there, Rayleigh, is you have to be about right here to reach Bar, especially if he gets to. No, I know, but he can get stuck on that thing. So just from past experience, you want to be like right here and come through here, because I've seen people lodge up here and then they can't get to Bar. And if Bar is over here, because if Bar is even on this line right here, Rayleigh, you won't reach him unless you're past that skeleton.
All right, short buffs now.
One dispel is for ship is better. Carry long.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, positions. Let's give this one more good attempt.
All buffs.
Show me the skeletons.
Waldo, go talk to Neff.
Wait, drop your traps, Hunter. Go on.
Give him shit.
Okay, let's go. Spit on him before you talk to him.
No, for real. Poop in your hand. Give it to him.
Yes.
Let the games begin.
Mobs in 5.
Line of sight Neff on the gate side. No reason to take the damage right. Vanish if you're taking damage. Let the threat get reestablished. How's throne side?
Good.
Good. Doing really good, guys. Keep it up.
Nefarian on our side. Line of sight.
Nefarian is on thrones. Sheep the MC. Fear him.
What's up?
Yep, Nova kills Feeder.
Can we get a battle res on Fear?
Do we battle res?
Scorch?
Yeah, battle res Fear.
Careful on that side though, taking the res.
Yeah, Fear, make sure you get line of sight.
Blue, go ahead and onk if you can. Just do it after Neff is gone.
Okay, take over. I need to leave shortly on left side.
Melee, bandage yourselves. Get ready to do a clean transition. Use HP.
Hunter traps. No.
We need help left side.
I'm the best.
Kill it. All right, Mages, we're gonna stay out and wait for the first call. Rayleigh, except for you, obvious. Mages, just come over here. Warlocks, get everybody out and kill them. Mages back out. Go for it, kill the totems. Everybody, mages, scorch them, fire blast. Mages,
just stay around. Totems are popping all the time. They're not like infernals.
Infernals again.
Oh, but it's infernal. Drop infernals. Wait.
Get away from the table. Get away from the table. Get out for class call, mages.
Rogues.
Bar move him a little bit so he straightens out. Tail is kind of in a back. There you go, perfect.
Okay.
Mages, get ready to go out. 2 seconds. It's a good time to bandage and mana pot and infernals. Get them. Warriors, get the aggro. Turn Nef if you've got
Frost trap.
Turn the tail quickly. He's gonna hit us. Mage is out for class call. Warlocks.
Kick the warlocks that we have.
Fade. Priest. Melee, go ahead and bandage yourself. Healers are big heals on bar, warrior. Mages, go ahead and blow your DPS cooldowns. It's a good phase for. Mages out. Jesus Christ, warlocks.
What's up? What's up, Sam? I know you're sick, but I think you're glitched as well.
Back on now.
Druid call.
Decurse Rayleigh. Move the tail, Perfect. Mages, get out. Go ahead and bandage up and stuff.
Well, look.
Everybody on the infernals. Move his tail just a little bit, straighten him out.
Lock the spawn, please.
Mages move out. Hunters, move the tail. Get away from the tail.
I think I need to reposition.
No, you're fine.
Alright, one more Mistsphere and we'll have to see about it. We'll see now.
Mages out. Warriors, big heels on bar. Spin it around. Get away from the tail. Move up if you need two people. Bar, move to your left a little bit. Nope, your left. You're going to line of sight the decurse. There you go.
Easy on the damage.
Kill the totems. Kill the totems, everybody, and then we're going to push hard. Mages, get to your spots after the sphere. Wait for the totems to be done. Mages, start moving to your...
Totems, still got totems.
Melee, kill the totem.
You get totems during the whole...
Warlocks.
Kill the infernals. Kill the infernals, then we'll push.
No, no.
Push Nef. Mages, get ready. Start blizzarding the doors at 20%. Push. Get them down to 20. Go. Hunters, yep, this is good. Push. Skeleton phase. Hit 19%. Go, go, go. There they are. Mages.
Kill skeletons.
Invulnerable.
All warriors.
Holy water.
Trap. All warriors.
Everybody, holy water.
Decurse.
Priest.
Priest, stop. Get him repositioned. Spin the tail.
Don't Nova. Do not Nova again.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as
Heal
they're not
bar,
on the
heal bar.
healers.
Bar's down. So close.
Got totems.
That priest call was brutal. Just die. Wipe it up.
What happens with the corrupted totems?
Amazing job on Warlock calls. I think we got that one now. On Skellies, we were unprepared properly. Really, everyone to switch to it.
Yeah, I wanna review just two things really quickly on the skeletons now that everybody's seen.
Okay, I also want everyone to just come to the other side to do as we did on Tia. So as soon as Bart moves too much on this side, we're going to do switch sides thing like on Arnie. That means running through his legs.
Okay, so mages, real quick, if you're up, I'll wait for you all to be up actually.
Alright, you know the drill. Ready, check for one more.
BRB.
Yeah, I think this will be the last one regardless. If we get enough, then this will be... Alright, we've got enough to do it again. So, one more time.
Okay, as soon as Rayleigh gets his res, I'm just going to go over two quick things for skeleton phase for the mage.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, mages, go over that. And then, yeah, like Kosa said, if, basically the pillar, so I'm going to put a star on myself for everyone who looks to where star is. If Neff gets to a point where he's, where I'm like, or if I get to a point where I'm beyond this area, like to the left, that's when to have everybody run through him and get to the other side. But wait for the call. Kosa will call it if we need to switch sides. And just like on Ani, you run between his legs and just run straight across and get to the other side. And obviously, when he makes the call, that means you need to go at that moment, because that means we're in between fears, or at the right time to do it.
All right, so mages with the skeletons. So, Audius, you're going to be on the left door over here where Star is. On the 20% skeleton phase, it pops as soon as it's like sub 20%, and they don't spawn right in the doorway. By the time they actually start running out, they're about at this line right here. So you want to be dropping your blizzard probably somewhere in this square, but they're also going to be moving kind of at an angle, so they'll start kind of coming through this way. So that's the way mages on this side are going to want to move. You're going to want to move this way to stay with them. And then on the right door, they cut at a more extreme angle. Usually they come right through here because of where we have the raid and heals and stuff. So you'll want blizzards over here. If you do get some stragglers, it's only going to be a couple that break around this way, but those are easy to turn around, and you come through and you just cone a cold those ones to slow them down. By that point, you should have aggro. Hopefully you have holy waters and grenades or sappers that you can also blow. At this point too, when you've gone ahead and blizzard, I'll be blizzarding the gate door, so they'll have improved slow on them. If other mages, once those are all slowed in a group, what you should be doing is moving in and novaing them over here, and then cone of colding and going into your AoE rotations. Ideally, we should be killing skeletons before they even cross the throne line, which is this line right here. And everybody who has holy waters and grenades, if you're over here on the back of Neff's leg, where Star is now, and we're rolling over to 20%, you should be rolling right over here to gate door. That's usually the hardest door to get skeletons down. Those are the ones that last through last time. So you just come over here, toss your holy waters, that sort of stuff, piercing howl, whatever you got. Once skeletons go down, it's easy. Like, you can 20-man this. So just push them over. Yep, exactly. Grenades, sappers. If we have enough people use them, they're gone.
Okay, short buffs, and looks like, yep, we need intellect on mages, so group 7 and 8, please. And that's it.
I did 7.
Okay, just need 8. Anybody at all. Thank you. All right, get in positions. Talking to Neff now.
Let the games begin.
5 seconds to mobs.
Neff mid.
Sheep me, sheep, really? Sheep, really?
Sheep.
Yeah, you're gonna put your trap a little bit to the left.
How does gate sound?
We're fine.
There goes the chromatic.
Neff on throne side. Keep healing.
Throne side's getting overwhelmed. Got too many melee dead.
Don't heal Scorch, I'll ban.
Bar's dead. That's a wipe. Alright, well, thank you everybody for coming. Got some good practice, just like we've done on previous progression raids. Sometimes it takes a little bit of face beating to get used to all the different mechanics. It kind of seems like we need to work a little bit on Nefarian LOSing and such, which we will talk about in Discord and such before our next BWL. But yeah, we got Nef down to 10%, which is really fucking good. And I think we've seen all the phases and different things that can happen. Unfortunately, this is it for this lockout because it resets tonight. But good job, and our next BWL will be this week, and we're going to start working on speed clear tactics so that we can get to Nef faster. And obviously, we still have to work on consistency on Chromag. So that's pretty much it. Get reses up, please, and then let's get a port out to everybody who wants to go, and then have a good night.
ZG invites in 5 minutes for my group, and whoever wants to stay who didn't sign up.
Yep. To the pugs who joined us, thank you very much for coming. Sorry we weren't able to kill Neff. I was fairly confident we were able to kill him tonight, but it seems like we are need a little bit more training.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, good job. And if you get bombed thinking about tonight, just remember last night when we one-shot Chrome. And if you recall, I'm not going to jinx this for Nefarian, but if you recall how Chromagus works, we did one night of face beating, and everybody got the mechanics down really, really well. And then the next day we came into BWL, we one-shot them. So it's how progression works. Spend some time face beating, and then
getting some sleep. And
Not forgetting we're getting bad RNG on the buff.
Yeah,
we keep getting Warlock.
Yeah, the Warlock, that was fun. I am tempted to not bring any Warlocks next raid.
It's like Infernals was part of the. It's like he can Infernals every 10 seconds.
Yeah. But,
yeah, we got some crazy RNG on those calls, like back-to-back Warlock calls, back-to-back Mage calls. It's kind of, and that's just how Nef is, you know.
Yeah.
I've seen some really great guilds who, you know, don't have a problem with them for weeks on end, come in and they get the wrong calls with the wrong colors and they just fucking wipe over and over again. It happens.
All right, remember next time to make sure you have a full stack of greater shadow protection potions. It does help a lot with that, the shadow bolts. And like I said, we're going to be, for the first 3 or 4 bosses, we're going to start working on speeding up our time between all. So come prepared on our next BWL for some fun. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Go make dinner.
Cheers.
Hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Remember to sign up for raids. Shit, we don't have any sign-ups.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot our scheduling admin has been out sick for the past 3 or 4 days, and nobody took up his job. Gorgo or Nova or Synthic, can either of you do that?
Yep. So tomorrow, what do you got for tomorrow?
Just do the 40-man. So just do copy the format that we did. So you just do 40-man for tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, and then everybody, as soon as those channels are up, please go ahead and jump in there and put a plus if you can make it.
Yeah, I think. I hope I don't mess up.
For the early ZG group, I have to look at my schedule and figure out when I can do it next. So it resets in tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow. Well, it says 1 day for me. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I gotta look at my work schedule and figure out when I can do it next. So I will post it up as soon as I know.
Good.
Nobody coming on 3 characters. It's a whole lot of plus.
6 characters.
No, I'm gonna kick you.
All right. Good night.
Good night, man. Take care.
Good night.
God night, guys.
Good night. Is that right, Bar? All good?
Yep. All good. Thank you very much.
Okay. What about? I'm not sure about the ZGs. So you guys,
Yeah,
like,
we'll
Ghost and
add
Bar.
them.
You do.
Yeah, we'll add her.